Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, welcome to my channel. I am Mia, and today I would like to show you what you need in your dog first aid kit. I got the list from the Blue Cross website, and I'm going to be putting a picture in the video of the screenshot I've taken of the Blue Cross's page. I haven't got long. My dog is down here. Let me get him for you. Come here, good boy. This is mine. This is my pooch. He's got his Christmas bow on already. Not Christmas, Halloween. So this is mine. He's got his jumper on because it's a little bit chilly. So yeah, I love this little dog very, very much. He is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I always want to make sure that wherever I take him is going to be safe. And, you know, just so that in my own mind, I know that I'm prepared for if anything happens to him. Because we've been to lots of places and, you know, we went like to my nana's house and he got a massive tick on him and we didn't know what to do about it. So just having something like this in the car, you know, it just gives me peace of mind. And I think it's a good idea that, and I think a lot of people should do it. So, he's lovely, isn't he? Go on then. He loves his beanbag. So yeah. Let's get on your beanbag. He's leaving now. This little bum bum. It's lovely. So, in your first aid kit for your dog, I bought a special bag. It's not a special bag, but it's a bag that I bought from Amazon, and it's personalised. So I thought, that's probably a good thing to do, like, because I really wanted to do it. And it says dog first aid kit on the bag. And then I know it's a really big bag, but I've got a lot of stuff in it, to be fair. And then I got these from eBay. That says emergency use only, and that says medical bag on it, so that, you know, if somebody comes and if they like get in my car, or if, you know, if anything's happened and the dog's with me and they need first aid kit, you know, I think it's a good idea and it just gives me peace of mind, basically. So I'll stop yapping on now. Stop yapping on. Yeah. Oh, I love him so much. So this list is from the Blue Cross website. So it's a proper list. I haven't just made it up. It's a proper first aid kit list for your dog. So what you need in there, this is not product placement or anything. I have just decided that I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and cover up the product names as much as I can because that's not what you need to know. What you need to know is what I've got, not who it's made by. So first of all, you need a thick towel. So I went and got a thick towel, especially for this bag, because we have towels, but the trouble is, like, we need to use them. So I thought, well, buying a new one, it's not going to do any harm. And, you know, it's cheap enough. So a thick towel. But it's totally up to you whether you buy a new one or use one you've already got. It really doesn't matter, I don't think. As long as it's clean, it doesn't matter. So a thick towel. Next of all, we need crepe bandages. So I've got to try and find them off my pile now. Crepe bandages. I got 2 packets because give up it. Stop it. I got 2 packs because they were very cheap. The crepe bandage. I'm trying to cover the brand with my thumb. So this is a crepe bandage, and you need this. So I bought 2 just to be, you know, on the safe side. And then you need open weave or conforming bandages, which I bought from eBay. And to be honest with you, these things you can buy dead cheap at places, you know, like these. The crepe bandages, I got them for something ridiculous, like 40p at Savers. So you can't really go wrong there, can you? And then I got these conforming bandages. I got a pack of a set, I don't know how many I got in the end, but conforming bandages, I got them because you need them, obviously. So that's the bandages you need. Next of all, you need an absorbent dressing. So I bought all different types, really, because I wasn't fully sure on what to get. So the absorbent dressings that I've got is sterile wound pads, and you can get them from anywhere, really. These are from a certain shop in the United Kingdom, a very popular shop. So they're sterile wound pads, and then I got some more sterile wound pads, and then I got some the same things, they're just called a different name. And you want non-adhesive, because otherwise they'll stick to your dog's fur and it'll hurt, and it could possibly cause more trouble because if you can't get it off, you know. So non-adhesive wound dressings. I'm not swearing at you or anything. I'm covering the logo. Don't know what the dog's doing. So I got some of them. And then I also got more of them because I wasn't totally convinced that the ones I got were proper and, you know, the ones that you're supposed to get. So I think this is it, actually. Yeah, this is the one. bear with me, sorry about this. I bought a massive pack of these. Because, you know, I don't know what I'm doing particularly, really. So, well, I do, but I bought just a big load of these because they came dead cheap as a big, you know, bundle of them on eBay. Again, so these are low adherent absorbent dressings for cuts, grazes, and minor burns. Speaking of minor burns, I burnt my thumb the other day. So that's more absorbent dressing. I'll show you up close of one of them. Where's the brand? Oh, it's there. We have this. We have a factory that produce these where I live, actually. So that's the absorbent dressing. Next of all, we've got tape. Now, you need tape to be able to tape the bandages on. Now, I took it out the wrapping because I thought, well, if I'm in an emergency and I need it, I'm not going to be able to be faffing around trying to get it out the packaging. So I just, you know, tape. And it's only tape going directly on the wound, so it should be fine. And the best type of tape to get is rippable tape, if you can, so that you don't actually need scissors, which is really useful, actually. So it's, you know, best to. But we do have to have scissors in here, according to the Blue Cross. We need curved blunt scissors, so you can buy these. I bought this pair from Amazon, so they're literally just like the curled sort of, you know, the ones that you see in all these movies and stuff where they're doing bandages. So you just need this, basically. Not product placement, that's why I put that down. So scissors, you need them. And then you need, so tape, cotton wool. So I got just cotton wool pads because I didn't really know what it meant by that. And I couldn't find just cotton wool, and cotton wool balls are really annoying and they stick to you everywhere. And so I thought that the actual pads would be better, to be honest. So I got the pads instead of the balls. I think the balls are just rubbish. So, and then the next thing you need is gauze. I think it's sterile absorbent gauze you need. So yet again, I bought them off eBay because the thing is, when you're looking for it yourself in the shop, you don't exactly know what you're looking for. It's not called the same thing as what you've got written down. So what I did was I literally just typed it into eBay. And then these came up. So these are non-woven swabs, and they're sterile until they're opened or damaged or wet. So don't open them until you need them. And this counts as gauze. I've got a few because they come in packets, you know. And then the next thing we need is an Elizabethan collar. So I have got this Elizabethan collar. It's blow up. I got this off Amazon, and it came in a set with this collar as well, a little collar, and the actual Elizabethan collar, and it came with a pump as well to pump up the collar. But you should be able to just blow the collar up if you need it in an emergency. This will just literally be to stop your dog licking where they've injured, if they've injured somewhere. And that's what it'll do. It'll just stop that, you know, need of licking it and stuff. So that's an Elizabethan collar. It's literally, you know, just a blow up, you know, dog collar, or what they call the cone of shame in America, I think. I've definitely heard somebody say that before. So then we've got a collar with it, which I'm going to keep in the bag anyway, because I often think if I see a dog in need, it's best to, you know, not presume they've got a collar on them, because if you see just a dog in the street, you know, when you're driving along or something, because, you know, you don't know what you're going to find, because people do all sorts of terrible things to animals. They just dump them on the side of the road and all that. So whilst I'm out, I always look to see if there's an animal in need, like a dog or a cat or anything, you know. So it's a good job to have this first aid kit with me, really, because I love animals a lot, and, you know, I like to think I can help them if that's possible. So collar. I also bought a lead, because this is a reflective lead as well, because you don't know if you come across a dog, you need to obviously be careful. You must be careful. If they come to you and they seem okay, you know, if they've got a collar on or anything, you can attach the lead, and, you know, even if you're in the middle of the road, you can just pop this on and pop that on and try and get them to safety, so that you can, you know, if they can move, and if it's safe to move them, so that, you know, they can have a better chance and just get off the road if you can move them whilst they are, yeah. So, and then you need rubber gloves, because you need to have, like, sterile hands. So rubber gloves. These are rubber gloves. They're not medical grade, but to be honest, I'm not going to need to use them anyway, really. But if I do need to use them, it's fine, it's better than nothing. And it's really just so that their blood doesn't get into your wounds if you have any hand wounds, you know, like eczema or anything on your hands, like I do. And that's literally just to make sure that there is no cross-contamination of anything. The next thing I've got, which isn't on the list, is antiseptic wipes, because if there's mud in there, you're going to need to wipe it off, aren't you? So I've got a pack of antiseptic wipes, just to be on the safe side. And one more thing. Right, everything else I'm showing you now isn't on the list, it's just added things that I wanted to add in. So a packet of tissues, because when do you not need a tissue, to be fair? And then the next thing I got is really cool. It's a tick kit. So I'll always have a tick removing kit with me, and it's really good. I got it off Amazon. So there's like the normal bog standard ones, and then all of a sudden there's this really posh one I've never seen before, where you sort of grab it in like that. I don't know if that'll work, and I don't know, but it came in the kit, so it can stay in the kit really. And I got that just, you know, to go in the bag because that is very useful. It's probably more useful than everything else I've got in the kit. Next thing I've got, antiseptic biodegradable poo bags. Antiseptic poo bags, because I read on the Blue Cross website, if your dog has a big wound, wrap it up and then put a bag over it, it said. So I bought antiseptic poo bags, which I never knew even was a thing, just to be on the safe side so I can wrap it if you need to wrap it. Also in this kit, it'd be really good if you had your vet's phone number. You need your vet's phone number so that you can ring them, obviously, if anything's happened. And usually there is an emergency vet around, depending on where you live. But where I live, there is an emergency vet for, you know, it opens, I think, 8 p.m. and I think it does, maybe 6 p.m. 6 p.m. until 8 a.m. the next morning. So it covers the whole night when you might need them really badly. So the next thing I got is antiseptic wound and skin spray for dogs, cats and pets, it says. Just because when is that not going to be useful? You know, if they cut themselves, they're going to need it. And the next thing I got, which is the last thing I got, it's, and you see, I don't know how to say this, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the powder that you put on them, that you put on the wound. If it's like a little wound, like if you cut the nails, for example, if you're cutting their nails and you've cut it and it bleeds, this is the stuff that you put on the end to stop the bleeding. And it says on the container to apply it with cotton buds. So I've bought a thing of cotton buds for this, and this is going to be good. I mean, it's not very full, but it just came like that, and it was brand new as well. So that's the last thing I've got for my first aid kit for dogs. There's something very important I was going to say. If you don't have a muzzle, there are tips on the Blue Cross website how to create a muzzle, because a dog in distress is more likely to bite you because they're in distress. So to make a muzzle, it's on the Blue Cross website, I'm pretty sure it is. And even if it isn't, just type it into Google or whatever, it'll come up. And I think you just need a bandage or something for that, because I've seen them do it. But you could add a muzzle to your first aid bag if you really want to. Can't do any harm. So yeah, I think that's everything that I can think of to say to you, really. I mean, I can't think of anything else. I was going to say something really important earlier, but I can't remember what it was now. Oh yeah, one last thing. I put a video on my channel of how to do dog first aid, and I'm afraid that it was a failure because for some reason it hadn't recorded the whole bloody video. So and I only realised because somebody commented on the video and they said, you must do it or something like that, and then said, but then you've cut the video off. And I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to cut the video off. I didn't even know that it was cut off. So I've deleted it off my channel because I'm a bit embarrassed about that, really. So hopefully I will be able to do one myself maybe one day, I don't know, and do the full thing rather than cut it off, which I didn't even know I'd done. So I'm really sorry about that. And it's a shame because it's got like 4,000 views or something like that, which is bloody shocking to me, really. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. So that's what you need in your dog first aid kit. The list is on the Blue Cross website, and thank you very much for watching, and stay safe and keep your dog safe too. Bye bye.